too.
Hello? Hey. Where are the other 5 dwarfs?
They're off for the weekend. You want to join up?
If it involves a hammer and nails, I pass.
We're going to fix up the treehouse for Timmy.
Oh, well, that's great.
Yeah.
So long.
Guess it's just you and me, Grumpy.
That's right, Dopey. We'll make it a very special weekend. Come on, let's go. Come on.
Drunk?
Oh, you've grown. I suspect the latter.
I remember when this used to feel so high. And I remember when you brought me up here for the first time. I made you hold my hand the whole way. I was so afraid of falling. Do you remember that?
Next day, you were zooming up and down like a chimpanzee.
You know what else? I used to sneak out of my bedroom window. Spend the night up here during the summer.
I know.
You knew?
Yeah. Oh, no. That's just what I was afraid of.
What?
Dowels are all the wrong size. Come on. Gotta get some supplies at the lumber yard.
Dad. I'm really glad we're doing this together.
Oh, me too. Can't let the old neighborhood go to seed.
What are you doing inside on such a glorious day?
I had several back issues of the New Yorker to catch up on. I'm sure Debbie's read them, and just because I've moved to California, I don't want her to think I've given up culture.
Can't you read them outside?
I suppose I'll never get used to such a temperate climate. This is wintertime. I should have the flu.
Annie, my hothouse flower.
My friend Debbie and I would pass the same virus back and forth for months.
Well, what are friends for?
Do you realize it's been 2 years since we've seen each other? I wish she'd hurry up and get here.
Won't she be spending some time with her aunt?
Her aunt's just a relative. I'm her best friend. Even though we haven't talked in so long, I still know what she's thinking. It's like we're...
Clairvoyant.
No, twins. You know what our mothers used to call us?
I'll bite.
The gruesome twosome.
You mean you even look alike?
You can make fun if you want, but we look alike, we dress alike, we talk alike, we even sneeze alike.
I can't think of anything nicer than having 2 of you around here.
Excuse me.
Hi. Can I help you?
Do you work here?
Uh-huh.
That's nice.
Hello there. I've got a car full of dowels I have to have cut down. I also need a pound of 3 pennies, some plywood, and a rasp.
Okay, I'd be down there. Bookshelves?
Oh, a treehouse.
I always wanted a tree house, but my mom felt it was wrong for the apartment. Here we go. What kind of rasp do you want?
Oh, you have several kinds of stock. Must be fun working here.
Yeah, well, I started when I was 16.
Yeah, I've always wanted to work in a lumber yard. I mean, you know, when you're into carpentry like I am. Gives you a sense of accomplishment.
You been woodworking for a long time?
Not really. But I catch on real quick.
I'll see. Now, about those dowels.
Yeah, pull your car around the back there, and one of the guys by the saw will cut them up for you.
Thank you, buddy.
Oh, go ahead, Dad. I think I see something I like.
Meet you outside.
So, that's a pretty good rasp, huh?
Best in the store.
Better than that one?
Yeah, well,
I wasn't doubting you.
No, that's okay.
So you go to college?
Not anymore.
Oh, my brother dropped out, too.
Well, actually, I graduated. I start med school in the fall.
Med school. I would have never thought.
You mean, what am I doing working here? Well, this is called earning tuition. You go to school?
No. I mean, no, I don't go to college. I'm still in high school.
Well, I guess I better get back to work. It's nice talking to you.
Maybe we could see each other again sometime.
Yeah, I like that.
Tomorrow?
Annie!
Debbie?
I can't believe it's you.
I can't believe it either.
You look exactly the same.
I do?
Oh, Annie, it's so good to see you.
Hello, Debbie. I'm Kate Lawrence. Welcome to California.
Thank you. My aunt's over here at the top down. Am I tan yet?
Well, give it a minute or two.
Annie, let's go someplace where we can talk. I've got so much to tell you.
Oh, yeah, sure.
The gruesome twosome.
What?
Annie says they used to look exactly alike.
And I'm the spitting image of Robert Redford.
You are, too.
Audrey, buddy, I can't make it tomorrow. No, I'm fine. In fact, I'm terrific. That's right. I met him at a lumberyard. His name is Steven. No dodo brain. He's graduated already. He's 6'4", blonde hair. Picture that?
Honey, excuse me?
Hang on.
Did you see that rasp we bought?
Isn't it in the trunk?
No, I looked there. You didn't leave it in the store, did you?
Oops. I'm sorry. I'll go get it.
Oh, I'll get it. This time I hope I get a salesman who's interested in tools, not dates.
Hello. 6'4", blonde hair. I mean, he's really giant.
And Debbie's still dead to the world.
Girl needs her beauty sleep.
If that's her secret, I'm going back to bed for the next 2 years. I cannot believe how much she's changed.
Oh, Annie. You know better than to judge a book by its cover.
Well, sure. But I always thought of Debbie as a paperback, and all of a sudden, she's a bestseller.
Doug, was that you hammering at 7 o'clock?
I woke up. I thought I'd get an early start.
On Sunday morning?
Well, somebody's got to do it. Buddy seems to have disappeared.
Have you looked on Cloud 9?
Morning.
Good morning.
Oh, Buddy, what a pretty suit.
I got it yesterday. You like it?
I'll let you know after I try it on.
How come you're all dressed up? I thought you were going to help me with the treehouse.
Oh,
Oh, well, Stephen's taking Buddy to a champagne brunch. Oh, don't worry. They won't let her drink champagne.
come here. Okay. Stephen, this is my mom.
Hello, Stephen.
Hi.
And this is my little sister, Annie.
Hi.
Hi.
And you've met my dad.
How's the treehouse coming, Mr. Lawrence?
Slowly.
Well, if you need anything from the store, I'd be real happy to drop it by.
Oh, thank you. That won't be necessary. Well, I got some work to finish.
I guess we better go, too.
Bye-bye, Stephen.
Nice to meet you both.
Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
He seems like a nice boy.
Quite virile, too.
What? Doug, coffee? Hey, Doug. Doug, coffee break.
Oh, how sweet. Come on up.
In my satin gown? No, thanks. You come down. You blew in and out of the kitchen so fast. I didn't get to say good morning.
Oh, that's good.
The kiss of the coffee. Doug, is it my imagination? Or don't you think much of Buddy's new friend?
What makes you ask that?
Maybe it's the way you bared your teeth when you looked at him.
Well,
Oh, I knew it.
no, I don't know. I have a bad feeling about him. He's so...
Tall?
No, seriously, I think he's too old for Buddy.
Oh, Doug.
Well, you asked me and I told you. I gotta get back to work.
I hope you're not going to say that to Buddy.
Well, Buddy's a sensible girl. She knows enough not to get seriously involved with a boy at her age.
If wishes were horses, beggars could ride.
Debbie? Out in a second. Sleep well?
Okay, I guess. So why'd you put the beds so close together? All night long I heard you breathing.
I was wondering what you'd like to do today. There's the Norton Simon Museum or the Museum of Natural History.
I was thinking maybe I thought we could go to the beach.
The beach?
Well, this is California, isn't it?
I don't think the beach is such a good idea.
Well, why not?
Well, you know, all that sand and water.
Well, then have that a public pool. I promised Derek I'd come home with a dazzling tan.
Eric?
My boyfriend. He took me to see the stones.
Is he a geologist?
The Rolling Stones. Well, Addie, why don't you just go slip into your bikini and then we'll get going.
My bikini. Sure.
Ugh. What are these?
Our old favorite, double fudge fantasies. I thought maybe you...
Junk food. Never. Oh, Annie, I'm so happy to be here. We always have so much fun together. I'll just go put on my makeup.
For the beach?
I never go anywhere without my makeup.
I never go anywhere without my makeup. How about a long walk up a short pier?
This is really nice.
Oh, will you look at that bowl? What kind of wood do you figure that is?
Stephen, I gotta tell you something. Remember at the lumber yard yesterday? I was telling you how I'm into carpentry.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not. I made the whole thing. Until you told me, I thought a rasp was some kind of sore throat.
Buddy, do you think I asked you out because you knew about woodworking?
Stephen, I asked you out.
Yeah, well, I was going to.
Oh, yeah,
I was. Might have taken me a couple of weeks, because when I like somebody, I get a little shy. At least I can stop trying to impress you with all this shop talk.
You don't have to impress me. I really like you.
Now I'm embarrassed.
My father always says, never be embarrassed about your feelings.
I like your dad.
Yeah? Me too.
Except this morning, he seemed kind of remote.
Oh, that's because I abandoned him on the treehouse. It had nothing to do with you.
Well, maybe after we eat, we both can go help him. I've even got some tools in the truck.
It'd be nice. Together.
Now, if I could just fit this in here, then nail it down.
It's a fine machine, Wilbur, but it'll never fly. Reinforcements to the rescue.
Stephen, this is my sister Nancy. Nancy, this is Stephen.
Hi.
Hi.
You need any help up there, Mr. Lawrence? Looks like you could use a hand. Here, I'll just...
No, that's all right. I can do it.
No, really, this is what I do. Here, you know, if you take the board and slide it in from the end, just go right in.
He seems like a nice boy. He happens to be 21.
Oh, I beg your pardon. Seems like a nice old boy.
Just so happens it's your shrimpo sister's going out with a pre-med.
A doctor? Oh, Daddy will be so pleased. Hey, you two hard hats. How you feel about some lemonade? Hey, Dad, some lemonade?
Ah! Ooh! Are you all right?
What happened?
He just hit his... maybe you should run some cold water.
Maybe if you stop trying to help me so much.
It hurts a lot.
So does the way he treats my friends.
Are you ready to go?
Even my sunburn has sunburn.
Where's Debbie?
In the deep end, if you'll pardon the expression.
It looks like she's right at home.
Amazing, isn't it? Who would have figured Debbie Robbins to turn into Suzanne Summers?
Why don't you go tell her it's time to go home?
I agree. When's the next flight back to New York? Debbie. Well, not just yet. First, I want you to meet Howard.
Hi.
And Howard also. Well, that's how you introduced yourself. Willie's waiting. Well, Howard did just get his license. He could drive us. Debbie. Oh, all right. I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. What do you mean, see you tomorrow? Well, I got us both dates. Aren't they gorgeous? I was going to take you to Disneyland. Howard offered to teach us to surf. Debbie, are you in the pool long? Hours, why? You see, there's this horrible disease among Southern California teenagers. It attacks the brain. How awful. What's it called? Advanced chlorine poisoning.
Good morning. That good, huh? Hey, what happened to your thumb? Looks like you hit it with a...
Hammer. Any other questions?
Are you eligible for workman's comp?
Morning.
Hey, Peaches, how'd the big date go last night? Annie said that Stephen took her to a champagne brunch.
I have to go to school.
Oh, buddy, just a minute.
I'm in a hurry.
No. Buddy, about last night.
I don't want to talk about it.
Well, I don't much want to talk about it either, but I think we have to. Buddy, I think you're being hasty. You've only known this boy for 2 days.
So?
So the Buddy Lawrence I know doesn't jump into things without considering the consequences.
I wasn't jumping into anything, Dad. If you wouldn't have been spying on us...
I wasn't spying on you. I came downstairs last...
Gotta go.
Buddy, I don't want you to see him again.
Because of last night?
No, of course not.
Then why?
Oh, Romeo's pickup's blocking the drive.
Goodbye.
Oh, buddy? Damn.
Good morning to you, too.
Oh, I'm sorry, Nancy. Good morning.
There's a brief I wanted to ask you about. Now,
Even though the appellate court upheld the ruling, I still think that, Daddy.
Hmm?
You haven't heard a word I said.
Sorry, Nancy. What were we talking about?
Funny, it seems.
She met this new boy.
Yeah, Stephen.
Yeah. Well, I'm afraid she might get hurt.
Why do you say that?
Well, for one thing, he's older than she is. And frankly, I don't trust him.
You know anything about him?
I know enough to be worried.
Why do you have to be so protective? I mean, the minute I started dating, there was something wrong with every boy that walked through that door.
Oh, come on, Nancy.
No, you come on. But he likes this boy. I think you should leave her alone.
I know it sounds like I'm overreacting, but I have my reasons.
We always have your reasons. Danny Portis was too fast. Jim Nelson was too wild. Oh, and Jeff.
Well, forgive me, Nancy, but I was right about Jeff. And I'm right about this.
The shape of things to come?
More like the impossible dream, I'd say.
Listen, what time would you like to go to Disneyland? I can pick you up right after school if you like.
Disneyland's off. Debbie went surfing.
Without her bikini?
Howard's lending her a wetsuit.
Why didn't you go with her?
Those boys don't want me around, Willie. They're 16. They have hair on their chest. Debbie doesn't care about me anymore. All she thinks about are boys.
Annie. Have you told Debbie how you feel about this?
How can somebody change so drastically in such a short time?
It's called adolescence.
Or betrayal, depending on how you look at it.
Annie, Debbie hasn't betrayed you by growing up.
Oh, yeah? What about the symphony, the opera? I asked her about the Met season. She thought I was talking about baseball.
People change, Annie. You'll be amazed how much you change in the next couple of years. I just hope I recognize you.
I hope I'm absolutely unrecognizable.
Buddy, wait a second. You haven't said 2 words to me the entire ride.
There's nothing to say.
What about last night? Did your father say something after I left? What about this morning?
Stephen, you're going to be late for work, and I'm going to miss my first class.
I don't care about your first class. I want you to talk to me. Please, buddy, talk to me.
He doesn't want me to see you anymore.
You're kidding.
I don't understand. He's never acted like this before.
Come here. Maybe we shouldn't see each other for a while.
That's the way you want it?
You know that's not what I want. I just want your dad to settle down.
I can't give in to him. He's wrong.
Okay? So what do you want me to do?
Come over for dinner tonight.
You're crazy.
Oh. If you guys sit down and talk, he'll get to know you. And he'll like you. I know it.
Buddy.
I'll ask my mom if it's okay in school today. She'll say it's fine.
You say so.
I say so.
Beach. Oh, Annie, there were 4-foot breakers and the water was like ice and there was a terrible riptide. I loved it. You're so lucky to be living here. Is my nose peeling? I hope so. In case you haven't noticed, I am trying to read. But Annie, I've got so much to talk to you about. On the way home from the beach, Howard and I were sitting in the back seat.
I thought they were both named Howard.
Well, they are. Howard number 2 is driving. Anyways, as we went underneath this tunnel, all of a sudden it got very, very dark. And Howard leaned over like he wanted to whisper in my ear. Except instead of saying anything, he just kept his head there. And I knew he wanted to kiss me. Can you believe it?
And I take it that question's rhetorical.
Well, don't you want to know what I did?
I'd lay odds.
I let him. Annie, can you believe it? Oh, boy, I know I just met him, but, oh, and if Eric ever found out. But, well, I just decided it was okay. What do you think?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, come on, Annie, you're my best friend. Tell me what you think.
All right, Debbie, you want to know what I think? I think you're the most odious person I ever met, and I can't believe I ever thought of you as my friend. What I also can't understand is why you ever came out here, unless it was to escape from your parents and go boy crazy in California, and that stinks. So I suggest you go stay with your aunt, or at a hotel, or with the Howards, numbers 1 through a zillion, because this hotel just went out of business.
Mom, should I set a place for Annie's friend?
Not tonight. Annie said Debbie had an offer she couldn't refuse.
Kate?
Hello, darling. Dinner's just about ready.
Hi, Dad.
Hello, Mr. Lawrence.
Buddy, may I talk to you for a moment? Are you testing me, buddy?
You mean Stephen? No. I thought that...
I specifically told you not to see him again.
Dad, you're not being fair.
I meant what I said.
Well, I mean it too. Now, why don't you give him a chance?
All right. Maybe we should discuss this after we both calm down.
He's not leaving.
Buddy, I gotta be going home.
No, Dad!
I'll talk to you later.
Stephen.
Call you.
How dare you treat my friends like that?
Sorry, honey, it's for your own good.
How do you know it's for my own good? Just who do you think you are?
Your father?
My father wouldn't humiliate me. He'd respect my feelings.
Buddy, he's not right for you.
How do you know that?
Trust me, I know. Buddy, I'm doing this for you.
How can you stand there and say you're doing this for me?
Because he's got another girlfriend.
He does not!
Yes, he does. I saw them together.
That's not true.
I shouldn't be telling you this. I was hoping he would.
Hello? Oh, hello, Stephen. Yes, I'll call her. Buddy, it's Stephen.
You mean she's not with him?
Stephen, excuse me, I can't seem to find her. Yes, I'll tell her. Good night. Annie, where is your sister?
After she and Doug headed out, Buddy came running upstairs, and then about 5 minutes later left by the back door.
Why didn't you say something?
I swore to keep it a secret for at least an hour. Besides, I thought she was going to see Stephen.
Where else would she go?
If her plane flies at 750 miles per hour, I guess she's somewhere over Cleveland.
Annie, no joking.
Kate, I'm not kidding. She had a suitcase.
Okay, listen to this. Miles and miles of deserted, white, sandy beaches, warm waters, cool sea breezes. What would you say to a week in the Caribbean?
I'd say bon voyage.
Okay.
I don't much care to be in the same room with you, let alone a deserted island. Buddy's gone.
What do you mean, gone?
Annie says she's run away.
That's ridiculous. Buddy hasn't run away since she was a little girl.
That's exactly the way you've been treating her lately.
Okay, she's 17 years old.
You're telling me?
Debbie. Hi. Thought you would have gone to your aunt's. Eddie, I don't want to be with my aunt. Yet you made it abundantly clear you don't want to be with me. That's just it. I don't know what I want. Except to be the hippest, most sophisticated, sexiest thing this side of the Mississippi. Oh, come on, Annie. Do you think this is really me? Oh, Debbie, pardon me, but in your case, appearances can be very deceiving. Annie, wait. All of this, well, it happened so fast. You saw me 2 years ago. I was, well, you know, like me. Yes, like you. Then all of a sudden, boys started paying lots of attention to me, kind of staring at me all the time, acting weird when I walked into the room. Inside, I felt the same, but sometimes I'd look into the mirror and not believe that I was the person who looked back. Do you know what I mean? I'm not sure. It's like there's two me's, the one you used to know and the new one that people keep staring at. Debbie, I can't understand why you couldn't have said these things earlier. Well, I guess more than anyone else, I thought you'd understand. I told Kate we used to understand each other without even talking. But I guess I was seeing you like everyone else does. You know, I kept telling myself I wanted you to be the way you used to be. But that's not true. It's me who wants to change. And be like you. Having boys notice me and kiss me in their cars. Oh, Annie, it's like all of a sudden I can remember why I love you so much. You do? Even after all the rotten things I said? We're still friends? That's great! Because as long as I'm your friend, there's no telling how many boys I'll meet.
$17. Dark brown. Brown eyes.
Is he calling the police?
It's after midnight. We've called all our friends.
A 5'3".
5'6", she's wearing her new heels.
Right, yes. Well, thank you. I'll be there. You have to wait 24 hours before filing a missing persons report.
Try Stephen again.
I just did. No answer.
Maybe they've eloped.
I think you two better go back to bed.
What, I miss all the excitement?
Now.
That's the worst part about being a kid. You never get to fully appreciate life's little crises.
Keep moving, ladies. Good night.
Oh, Stephen.
May I come in?
Yes, of course.
Stephen, have you heard from Buddy?
Yes, ma'am. She called a little while ago from a phone booth, I think. She was pretty upset. I tried to talk to her, but she wasn't making any sense.
Did she say where she was going?
She said not to worry. She had to get away someplace where she could think.
Well, we appreciate your coming here to tell us this, Stephen.
Well, I didn't come here about Buddy, Mr. Lawrence. I came here to see you. Mrs. Lawrence, I'd like to speak to your husband alone for a moment.
Of course. I'll be upstairs.
Come on in.
I was invited here for dinner tonight. I didn't think it was a very good idea, but Buddy insisted that I come. She thought if you got to know me better, you might give me a chance. But after she called me on the phone and told me what you'd seen at the lumber yard, I realized that wasn't going to happen. You're a lawyer, Mr. Lawrence, yet you condemned me without any kind of a trial. I was a no-good, a two-timer. Is that right?
Something like that.
Well, the girl you saw me with was my girlfriend for 3 years. We still see each other from time to time as friends. She needed a friend. I was there. That's it. But what I want to tell you, Mr. Lawrence, is that no matter who that girl was, no matter what I do or what you think of me, I'm going to continue seeing your daughter.
Stephen?
You had no reason to trust me. So that's all right. But to not give Buddy the benefit of the doubt. She's just too special. And I'd have thought you'd know that.
Excuse me, Stephen. Wait here. Buddy, you up there?
I don't care that you found me. I have nothing to say to you.
You won't talk to me? Can you at least listen?
Remember what you told me the other day? About the first time you climbed up there? You have to understand that part of me wants you to remain exactly the way you were then. A little girl in a treehouse who was afraid to fall and made me promise to hold on tight. I promised. I held on. And I guess I'm still afraid that if I let go too soon, you'll fall. Maybe fly away. Now you met this boy, a young man, really. I didn't realize how formidable he was until tonight. Maybe I did. You're going off to college next year? It's all too fast. Buddy, I treated you badly. I was selfish and disrespectful. And I am very, very sorry. But I love you. I know, that's a poor excuse. It's the only one I have. Buddy, say something. Even a grunt, so I'll know you heard me.
When I was little, and I decided to run away. Packed my suitcase, and I'd walk down that hall, right past your room. I'd say goodbye, honey. I'll see you later. And I'd march down those stairs. Ten minutes later, I'd be up here in this treehouse. Knowing that sooner or later you'd find me. I guess I knew that you'd find me this time, too. I am leaving. And it is soon. And I'm scared. But some part of me will always be up here in this treehouse. You.
Well, then, can you come down? Getting a neck ache, you know, staring up like this.
I won't fall.
I know. But I can't help it. Stephen's waiting for you in the house. Go on.
Lunch is ready. Buddy and Steve left?
They went to the lumber yard to get some 1-inch nails.
I thought the treehouse was finished.
Yeah, just about, but a man should never be without 1-inch nails. You know that.
Oh, of course. Slipped my mind.
Stephen insisted on getting the nails for me. Employee's discount.
How neighborly.
You know, he's a nice boy.
It took you long enough.
I acted like an idiot. But I've learned my lesson.
You have?
And it's not so bad if you just realize you must let your children grow up.
You mean you've accepted the inevitable?
Completely. I'm a new man.
Doug? Kate?
Oh, Annie, just the girl I wanted to see. Change into some old clothes and you can help me paint the treehouse.
Oh, well, I'd really love to, but...
What do you think of the color?
Oh, well, it's fine, but...
Come on, hurry up and change. We'll put on one coat, then while that dries, you and I can...
Doug? Kate? I'd like you to meet Howard.